Hello vinyl record collectors. I thought today I would show a few records that have more like interesting album jackets. Typically you had the straight jacket, just insert the record in it, then you had the gatefolds, and then especially in the 70s a lot of groups started coming up with very elaborate album jackets, and I thought I would show a few that are in my collection. One of the simple variations on the gatefold is one put out by Blue Cheer, which was a trifold. So it it's something like this, a little bit different from the typical gatefold. Alice Cooper put one out like this as well, and I think on his trifold he had a calendar. An example of a record where it's quite elaborate in folding out was Ramesses Space Hymns on the Vertigo label. I'm going to have to step back to show you this one. So first it looks like it's a rocket ship. Then as you open it up, you see the steeple of a church is actually the rocket. Show you the other side. Two members of this group was Gully and Cram, who went on to form 10cc and also did a few other albums under their own names. Ramesses put out a second album. The cover's not quite as elaborate. There is a little bit of a die cut in the jacket though. Both these Ramesses albums are excellent albums if you're into sort of the psychedelic music. That Space Hymns is one of my favorite albums of all time. Next is Hawkwind. Hawkwind, so much like that Ramesses album. Back there. So, Warrior on the Edge of Time. Also one of my favorite all-time albums. Another Hawkwind album, which is a die cut. Here, In Search of Space. Oop, there goes the space log. That album came with a book as well, which I guess they call it the space log. Never really looked in depth at that. One album that really caught my attention when I saw another user showing it was this group, I think it's pronounced Tripsichord. It's a West End psychedelic band, or West Coast psychedelic band. To appreciate this album, you actually have to almost like physically have it in your hand. It's sort of like the gold embossing that's there. Very elaborate, and it's a textured cover for both the inside and the out. To fully appreciate this one, I said you have to physically have it in your hand, but this is one of the, I think, nicest album covers I've ever come across, and the amount of work and detail. And this is sort of a modern reissue of something that was put out, I think, in the late 60s. I'm not sure if it's a bootleg or not, but a great deal of work done on this. a few more albums of interesting die cuts or whatever. We have Jeannie C. Riley, who's best known probably for Harper Valley PTA. This one, almost life size. Oh, I should show you the inside. Mama Line, Lynn Carter. This one is the die cut. I think on this album she tries to sound like Janis Joplin. Lynn Carter is also known for being a Playboy or Penthouse Playboy Head of the Month, whatever. Back, I think it was in 72 or 73. It was very old. Even back in the early 60s, they were doing things interesting. Bobby Darin. And in this case, here, there's a little booklet inside, pictures. But what they have attached is this huge poster that's actually glued inside the jacket. Family, sort of like a rock site group. Interesting cover in that it has all these sections to it. On the United Artists label. Faces. This is the UK pressing. Taking the record and everything out, of course. Let me just gently open this one. Oops. Other Faces, which is this is sort of like a trifold. Let me just see if I can open it first, show you inside. But on this one, it says to move face, squeeze top of album down. So let's give it a try. So that's something a bit different. Just a few more to show, some more interesting ones. Of course, this one well known, Captain Dion, where they put the 3D image on the front of the jacket, which unfortunately I can't see since I don't have any sight in my right eye. Of course, Rolling Stones did something very similar with Satanic Majesty's request. I'll just show you the inside. That's a pretty elaborate thing to put on the cover. Donovan put out an album, Cosmic Wheels, which was interesting in that the idea is you colored in yourself. So you just have the, also the inside jacket, and the idea just grab your crayons and color in. Another die cut is National Bank Mystic Number. You've got the bank vault, which the door opens up, and the idea is once you open the door, see the band members inside. Sort of a pop psych album. It's good. A number of albums come with booklets inside. Of course, one of the most well-known is just the Beatles here. I think it's a 24-page book. I know Donovan's Greatest Hits has a booklet inside. I think Alan Parsons' first album, Tales of Mystery and Imagination, had a little booklet inside. Just another feature a lot of the albums did back in the 60s and 70s. Sort of a psychedelic album here. And the band's called Touch. This is the cover. And it opens up like that. So inside. So the idea being, when you look at the back of the album, you can see that. It's a pretty good effect. Several albums went with a spinning wheel on the cover. This one is Soft Machine here. I think Led Zeppelin 3 also had a spinning wheel, but the idea is just, I guess, get different look. This, I think the Led Zeppelin one is probably a better example of a spinning wheel, but I'll show you the inside on the back. And the last one is probably the least effort in doing a die cut. And there's a flaming amber, and that's the die cut right there. I sure went all out on that one. So here we open up, you can see. And there's some more of the album there. But that's an example of just some albums that are interesting, whether they're die-cut booklets, 3D effects, whatever. You don't see that as much now because I guess there's a lot of costs involved. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Just want to add one more jacket very quickly. Forgot all about this one. I thought this would be a pretty good one. The artist is Walter Rossi. 6 strings, 9 lines, is it? Yep. And this one this thing that I cut opens up. Got a guitar. And then the back of the guitar. I wanted to just get that one in there as well. I thought that was a pretty good one to add. Thanks for watching.